babies. It's that time again. Oh, yeah. Having a rough time getting started this morning. Like the clouds around me. I've got clouds inside. But all of a sudden I felt like the Lord was helping me to persevere through it. And so for that I am forever thankful. In fact, as you know, if you've been watching me much, cultivating Thanksgiving is one of the foundational principles of staying activated in the kingdom. Oh yeah, baby. So I'm trying to save up for a car because I've been told my car with 412,000 miles on it is about to stop running. But another mechanic told me it's not imminent because he had a similar problem with his vehicle when it was passing away, and he said it went for a long time with this particular condition. So that was reassuring. So it's just a matter of time. Let's see how much money I can put together. That's just part of the craziness of the car. Once I start moving, it'll stop doing that. So, yesterday I was listening to one of my old broadcasts, and I was reading from a book from Ken Wilber. He's not a Christian. He's probably a Buddhist, but he doesn't really come out and say that. But it really struck me how similar his understanding of spirit is similar to mine, and I was just kind of like aghast at it, and it just reminded me of how God can empower us in a number of ways. It's just a matter of being open to his methods, which are certainly otherworldly. So a lot of the time it doesn't make any sense. And that's where we activate our faith and trust in the one who loves us. And then other times it makes perfect sense. Again, that vacillation is yet another reason to trust in the one who loves us. And that's how I wonder how these people who don't have a faith in God, like Ken Wilber, how they are able to sustain themselves. He's even dealing with like a serious physical malady for years. And I just saw he's still got books coming out. Sorry for that sound. It's this part of my commute where the car always does this, but it'll stop. So I'll just use my car as an example of something that's useful in the spirit, and that is sometimes we need to ignore the warnings we see in this realm, because it's really what's happening in the spiritual realm that is of primary importance. So there you have it, babies. Oh yeah. And the reason why the car sounds so loud is because it needs something in the exhaust needs to be fixed, but because it's not going to last long, it's not really worth fixing, so I'm just putting up with it. Sorry about that. So yeah, I was just really amazed at how we can all have our individual experiences of God, and if we paid more attention to our similarities, then it might help us to, number one, avoid the traps of creating unnecessary divisions between ourselves and those who think or believe differently than us, but also by identifying where the commonalities are, it can bring to light how to address some of our remaining challenges. And by that I mean, if you can look at a variety of mindsets, belief systems, theoretical practices, whatever they might be, and can find a common pattern or a common engine of growth, we'll call it, then to me that speaks to where the eternal foundation is. And it's not something you're going to find in the Bible. You're not going to find it in the Quran. You're not going to find it in any one traditionally sacred text, because the whole concept is in the borrowing of other belief systems that use the exact same growth engine that you do. Oh yeah, baby. And I know people get all bent out of shape when they hear stuff like that. They're like, oh no, that's not the gospel, and you're not focusing just on Jesus. Well, in actuality, I am, because Jesus is bigger than the little box we put him in. And the sooner we get around to realizing that, the closer we are to inner peace and world peace. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh.